ISIS is as greedy as it is vicious. It takes things which it knows can make money, which it needs. According to Western intelligence reports, it takes roughly $750 million a year for ISIS to operate. That's why it has seized most of Syria's oil fields, maybe 60% of the country's production. The International Energy Agency says that in 2014, ISIS had access to 3 million barrels of oil. Those are the days of $100 a barrel. ISIS just charged a quarter of the price. It was a great deal for sketchy traders, but the world has changed. Globally, oil prices are now so low that taking the risk of doing business with ISIS doesn't always seem worth it, even to the rogue buyers. And those airstrikes have hurt, targeting convoys, refineries, oil depots. All told, money-wise, it's been reported to be the difference between ISIS making $1.6 million a day last year to just over $500,000 a day this year. Bit of a hit. So how does it make up the difference? There are growing suggestions human smuggling has become a huge enterprise for ISIS. Those stricken ships that you see in the Mediterranean are usually run by armed groups, ISIS among them. It now takes a huge portion of the hundreds of millions of dollars made in human trafficking. And there's taxation. This is huge, in the neighborhood of $250 million a year. It's old school, mafia-style extortion. Businesses and citizens pay ISIS for garbage removal. They pay fines if their displays aren't deemed appropriate, and they pay fines if they don't open and close when ISIS decides. Want to drive through ISIS territory? Be prepared to pay at least 10% of the value of the cargo every time. And it gets personal. A recent flyer distributed in Raqqa, Syria, explains that if barbers don't cut beards in a straight line, in other words, if they dare to try to style the beard, then they will be fined $50. It's all about control and cash, and ISIS is dangerously addicted to both. Adrienne Arsenault, CBC News, Toronto.